Hello students, now let's continue with one more problem on linear differential equations or Lagrange's linear differential equations. Here is our problem: x square minus y square minus z square into p plus 2xyq is equal to 2xz. Okay, to solve this I have directly written the subsidiary equations. The subsidiary equations, how they are written: dx divided by the coefficient of small p, that is x square minus y square minus z square, equated to dy divided by the coefficient of small q, 2xy, that is equated to dz divided by the final r, that is 2xz. Okay, now you can easily see that the second and the third, the last two equations can be equated, and you can see that the variables can be easily separated and solved. Okay, so consider dy divided by 2xy is equal to dz divided by 2xz. You see x and 2 gets cancelled. You have dy divided by y is equal to dz divided by z. On integrating, you get log y is equal to log z plus log of some constant a, or log of y divided by z, or I can take log y minus log z is equal to log a, or log of y by z is equal to log a, or y divided by z is equal to a. This is your first solution. Okay, now further, if I want to solve it, look at my subsidiary equations. If I want to solve it further, you can easily see that I cannot, if I equate the first with the second or first with the last one, I am unable to simplify or separate the variables. So for that, what I will do, I'll use the multipliers. So what type of multipliers should I use? You see, if I multiply x to the first fraction, y to the second fraction, z to the third fraction, let's see what we get here, or whether we can separate the variables after doing so. So using the multipliers, x, y, z. Okay, so divide and multiply the first fraction by x, so x dx divided by x cube minus xy square minus xz square you will get. Y dy divided by 2xy square you will get. Z dz divided by 2xz square you will get, and that must be equal to the addition of all three. Okay, each fraction is equal to this, and each of them, they are all equal to the addition what I am writing now, x dx plus y dy plus z dz. This is what we did in the previous examples also. So you just see that. So you'll get x cube minus xy square minus xz square plus 2xy square plus 2xz square. Now further, if you simplify, it will be x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by x cube as it is plus xy square plus xz square you are left with. Just see that. Okay, minus xz square plus 2xz square minus xy square plus 2xy square. So after simplifying all that, you can take x common. So it will be x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by x, if you take common, it will be x square plus y square plus z square. Okay, now you see, I can equate the last simplified fraction, since each of them is equated to this, right? So I can equate second with the last or the third with the last to simplify my final answer. Look at this. So consider, since all are equal here, all fractions are equal, I am considering what is z dz divided by 2xz, or I am directly, first I will consider the bigger part, then I will consider the smaller. This is equal to this now. So I am writing it as x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by x into x square plus y square plus z square. That is equals to, you just see, you all have it to be the last bracket, that is, or fraction, z dz divided by 2xz square. Now one of the z from here and one x from here will get cancelled. This two I can bring it over here and rewrite it as, or I can rewrite it as, I'll use this space over here. Okay, so I can rewrite it as 2 times x dx plus 2 times y dy. I am multiplying this 2 over here, plus 2z dz divided by x square plus y square plus z square is equal to, you just have dz by z here on the right hand side, because 2 has got up till here. I mean, I do not have space to continue in the next line of this, so I am writing just parallel to it over here. Okay, please make a note. Okay, I hope that point is clear to all of you. Only x is getting cancelled, the 2 is been multiplied to, I am just cross multiplying that 2 over here. Now remaining all terms I am keeping as it is. Okay, because you just see what is the derivative. Now if I integrate it on both the sides, I will get the integration to be, see, on integrating we get what is integration of this complete thing? It is nothing but log of x square plus y square plus z square, yes or no, is equal to integration of this. It will be log z plus some log b, arbitrary constant. I'll write it in terms of log only. Okay, now further if we simplify it, okay, it will be log of x square plus y square plus z square minus log z. If it goes to the left hand side, it will become minus log z. By laws of logarithms, it will be divided by z over here. Okay, is equal to log b, or log gets cancelled. You will have this bracket equals to b as the second solution. Okay, so first solution we have got this. The second solution is the bracket equated to b. Okay, so I'll get the final answer. I'll write it over here. Just see. So you have got x square plus y square plus z square divided by z is equals to b, or x square plus y square plus z square, that is b for us. Okay, so since this is the this is representing the bigger term, and the other equation we have got y divided by z is equal to a. So let us write the solution as b is equal to f of a, or what is b? It will be x square plus y square plus z square divided by z is equal to f of y by z, or x square plus y square plus z square is equal to z into f of y by z. So this is the complete solution. Now since a and b are arbitrary constants, so you can interchange the places. It's not a problem. Okay, I told you in the beginning also, it's not at all a problem. You can first use the multiplier, simplify. You may have got that to be a. Okay, and later when you would have taken this, you may have got it to be b. So a is equal to f of b also is okay, b is equal to f of a is also okay. So it has no problem at all. The only thing is, you should be thinking about it, the arbitrary functions what you are getting, that is x square plus y square plus z square, these things are very important. Divided by z, y by z, all these makes a very important role. Okay, otherwise placing where the places for a and b are not at all the point of concern. Okay, now let's continue with one more problem. X square into y minus z p plus y square into z minus x q is equal to z square into x minus y. So let's write this subsidiary equations. Now I think you all know how to write the subsidiary equations. So I have directly written here dx divided by the coefficient of small p is equal to dy divided by the coefficient of small q, and dz divided by the right hand side, that is this capital R. Okay. Now you see, if I equate the first two or the last two or the first and the last, we are unable to separate, separate the variables or simplify and separate all the things. Okay, it's not possible for us to simplify. So directly we have to go for the multipliers. So let's see what multipliers we can use here. Okay, if I just take x square is extra over here. So if I take 1x over here, you see the combination. Okay, so using the multipliers, I am directly using them, using the multipliers. So if you want to find out how to find out the multipliers, you just consider the bracket terms y minus z, z minus x, x minus y. Okay, you just see, if you add all of them, they are getting cancelled, it is equated to 0. So if I use the multipliers 1 by x square, 1 by y square, 1 by z square, I'll get the solution. Yes or no? So use the multipliers 1 by x square, 1 by y square and 1 by z square. So by doing so, you are doing what? It is dx divided by x square whole divided by, so you are dividing and multiplying by x square, 1 by x square to the first fraction. So x square gets cancelled, y minus z will be left. That is equal to dy divided by y square divided by z minus x, or dz divided by z square whole divided by x minus y, and each of them are equal to dx by x square plus dy by y square plus dz by z square whole divided by addition of all this y minus z plus z minus x plus x minus y. So you see it is turning 0, or that is equal to dx by x square plus dy by y square plus dz by z square divided by 0 you will get. You will get it like this. Okay. Now if you equate any of these two with this, it will be 0. So it is ultimately saying, we can write that as dx by x square plus dy by y square plus dz by z square is equal to 0. On integrating, what is integration of this? It will be minus 1 by x minus 1 by y minus 1 by z is equal to some constant, say a. Okay. Or 1 by x, I'll say some constant k over here. Later I'll substitute as a. Minus k, or that I am calling it as a. So this is the solution, first part. Okay. On integrating you will have this. After this we will go for another set of multipliers, because any combination will not give you after simplification any solution. So this is one of the solutions after using these multipliers. Now let's go for another combination. Since the bracket I'll keep it as it is, only one x I will take inside, x into y minus x into z, y into z minus y into x plus z into x minus z into y. You see all everything is getting cancelled, or no? This is plus over here. Yeah, all are getting cancelled. So I can use the multipliers as 1 by x, 1 by y and 1 by z. Okay, and the same thing can be repeated. So using the multipliers 1 by x, 1 by y and 1 by z. Earlier we had used 1 by z square, 1 by x, y square, 1 by x square, 1 by y square and 1 by z square. Okay, now 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z, it will be dx divided by x into y minus z is equal to dy divided by y into z minus x dz divided by, okay, dz divided by z is divided by z into x minus y, or all of that is equal to dx by x plus dy by y plus dz by z whole divided by addition of all these. So it will be x into y minus x into z plus y into z minus x into z, x into y plus z into x minus xy. Okay, x into z, I'm sorry, z into y, z into y. Okay, xy, xy, xz, xz, xz. Okay, yz, yz. So all are getting cancelled. So it is equated to 0 over here. So it is as good as saying dx by x plus dy by y plus dz by z whole divided by 0 is equal to, you can consider any of them. Okay, if you consider it, that will be again 0 only. So I can say that is why I am directly taking like here also directly you can equate it to 0 and directly integrate it. Okay, whenever the denominator is turning 0. If it is not turning 0, you need to equate to one of the fractions and simplify. I have shown you in a previous example how to equate to the fractions and simplify it. So here you see, if you take this 0 to the right hand side, you have dx by x plus dy by y plus dz by z is equal to 0. On integrating, This implies on integrating, if you integrate it, what do you get? Log x plus log y plus log z is equal to log of some constant b, or log of xyz is equal to log b, or xyz is equal to b. Okay, you have got this equation, you have also got this equation. So this complete solution is, I shall write the complete solution here. The complete solution is a is equal to f of b. So a we have got it to be 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z is equal to f of xyz, x into y into z. So this is the complete solution of this problem. Okay, if you have any doubt